Don't mind us. Just loading 36 spare rims.
Where the fuck my blunt? Where the fuck my cup? Where the fuck my wreath?
Welcome to Budapest in Hungary. We are here at RP Team Racing, and today is the start of our journey to British GT. I've spent the last few months flying around the UK, driving the M2 Competition, but I really want to start taking it seriously. So we are here today to pick up the M4 GT4 Evo, get it back to the UK and start racing and start our journey to British GT. So let's go and check out the car and see what we got. Here she is.
I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons, huh? I've been fighting my, I've been fighting my demons.
The decal on the spoiler looks cool. Oh my god, it's so light. Completely stripped out, obviously, single seat. I think there is actually a second seat with this. The way that it completely wraps around your head just looks so cool. And the steering wheel is a little bit different as well to what I've seen typical GT steering wheels to look like, but I honestly think it's super cool in here. Very, very excited. I'm actually going to try and get in and see if I can fit in properly. Damn, that sounds a lot louder than it probably does on camera. Currently going through my questionnaire from Revolut on whether or not I'm being scammed. Can you see the vehicle? Yes, yes I can.
So you've got a load of panels, so there's some wings, some side skirts, and some new wings in there.
Yeah.
The other seats for you.
This is the passenger seat, so you can come with them. You can put a helmet on and come with. You don't know, very impressed about that. And then look how many spare rims there are. 36 spare rims, just in case you make no damage anywhere but the rims consistently for 8 seasons in a row. Yeah, we're going to take some time packing this up. What is it the uniform, guys? The Trackworks t-shirt monster hat? So basically this is what we brought with us all the way from the UK. The Sprinter that normally carries all the parts for like the days on track and that sort of thing. And then this thing, you might recognise this trailer. This is the trailer that normally takes the M2 to and from tracks, and also the trailer that we collected the Formula X on. Come on, Yam, give it some! What I like about this particular M4 and the reason why we've come all the way to Budapest for the car is because it's all been very recently homologated. You know, it's just had a brand new fuel tank, which is like 8,000 euros, and a lot of it's protected for a number of years. And all of the spares that it comes with, it's a much more comprehensive list than most of the other cars on sale. Are they heavy, Alex?
I think it's 11 kilos. 11 kilos.
We literally managed to fill an entire, is this a long wheelbase Sprinter? A long wheelbase Sprinter with spare parts, which means hopefully this thing will always be back on track no matter what happens. They are disposable. You know, I actually think it looks sick. I actually really, really, really like it. I knew I'd like it, but I didn't think I'd actually really like it because I watch all like the GT3 cars and I look back at one of these online and just think like it doesn't look anywhere near as good, obviously. So I wasn't necessarily like gassed to come and see it. But actually, I've got here, I really like it. I think it's really cool. And it sounds incredible, which always helps. That basically makes a car, right? So that is pretty much it. We're locked and loaded and heading back to the UK. As soon as this thing gets back, we are going to plan and do a insane livery. We're going to make this thing look so cool, the best it's ever looked. It's going to become the TDM4. So we're going to catch you when we're back in the UK. And we made it to Brands Hatch. We brought the car all the way back and it now looks incredible. That's on 808, So if I'm totally honest, as always, I don't really know the stats of these cars, but it's based on the F82 M4, and GPT is telling me right now that it's around 420 to 450 brake, which is more than enough when it weighs like 1,400 kilos, 1,450. Obviously it's a full carbon body. What we wanted to do with the livery was try and keep to the theme of BMW colours, because the M2 that we did on the screen just looks incredible with those BMW colours. And I thought about going with greens or some other TDM colours, but I figured that BMW colours on a BMW is probably the way to go. We can't even stop it though, it doesn't have park, so it's hanging currently on jacks, which is one of the many inconveniences with these race cars. All in all though, I've Honestly, I'm so pleased with it. I couldn't be happier with the livery. I think it just looks the part. We've even got this little air jack system. Look, so you just plug it in and it goes, and then when it drops, it goes. But where this car is really cool is, firstly, the fact that this door must weigh literally half a kilo. But it's the inside. This is where you really feel the race car vibe, because obviously the steering wheel is off and it just goes on and off like that, which is just mad when you're used to driving road cars. The seats are obviously absolutely wild. You've got the netting each side of you, so you really feel wrapped in, because obviously you're in a helmet, hands device, tight suit, and then you've got these wrapping around your head. You've got the nets either side that just kind of cocoon you into your seat, and it really lets you lock in, to be honest. And you kind of need that. You know, you need the mental ability to just lock in on the road, but also, of course, the protection, because these things go fast. And it's left-hand drive, and it's left-foot brake, and the seat doesn't move, so the pedals and steering wheel do. The whole thing is just a totally different experience to anything that I've ever had before. And it's pretty rare. You know, it's this is car number 127. I think there was about 150 made. Nobody really knows, but that's what I'm guessing. But I can't wait any longer. Let's get this thing out on track, and let's go and see how tail happy it is on these slick tyres around the wet Brands Hatch Indy circuit. And that's a day wrapped up at Brands Hatch Indy in the M4 GT4. Honestly, I can't even begin to explain how impressed I am with this car. It started off a little bit slippy this morning, just playing around with the setups. Obviously, Jensen and I are doing a co-driving race this weekend, where there's two of us, and we need to obviously play around with our individual setup in the car, seat, pedals, steering wheel, etc. But then also the actual setup of the car in general. The brake bias, the way that it turns. There's a lot that I don't really understand, but the guys are playing around with, and they're just sort of sending me out like, go see how this is. And I go out and then I spin out and I'm like, oh, no, not that one, lads, we need something else. And then they get it right. And then I absolutely cook and I hit some PB lap times. So yeah, that was a really good experience, playing around with the different setups. It's all great learning experiences for me. But all in all, honestly, I've had such an amazing time. I can't actually fathom how amazing this car is, and it's really gassed me up. So this weekend at Brickcar, Jensen and I, we were debating racing in the Fiesta, because obviously I'm comfortable with that, but actually no, we're going to race this bad boy. We're going to take it all the way around here for two 50-minute races for Brickcar into the night race. So we're going to have to get all the lights on top and everything, but I'm looking forward to it. It's been an absolutely awesome experience picking this car up, and I cannot wait for the future that we have with it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.